and then it wasn't quite. Is he going to go for something else quick in this winners match? Well, let's find out as we get into the game on Kings Cove. In the top left-hand corner of Kings Cove LE in the blue.
Triumphant Song Gaming, Solar.
An extractor trick.
Yeah.
And in the bottom right, our runner-up, the GSL Finals.
Jin Air Green Wings, Trap.
Lots of fans.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a Tasia level fans.
That's some Tasia level cheering there for Trap, who has definitely a lot of fans out in the audience today.
Oh, it's doing it again.
How's his timing? Does it look about right?
Yep.
Beautiful. That's what I like to hear.
He's actually going for the third hatch, though. Third hatch is a little bit more scary, though.
Is this the spine crawler rush that you talked
No,
about last time?
He goes hatch first, and then he still tries to go for it. So he has to send this a little bit earlier.
Okay.
Remember when, who were we casting that also did this, but they messed it up every time?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Who was the Zerg player? I can't remember.
Gosh. I'm sorry.
There's only one Zerg player, I thought.
Anyhow, he's going to get blocked by that probe.
Okay, here we go. He's going to go for the block. Right? Now, go.
Oh!
Oh, he doesn't have the money.
Second probe. Oh, that's why. Okay. Is this just a psych out then? He never got up to
this
that.
is okay. I like to go for the
kill
three hatch,
He wants to kill that probe so bad.
He's not getting it. It's not going to happen. Should give up. This is a little interesting. Like, normally you go for it, but he didn't want to go for it at all, I guess, because he didn't have the money. You went for a spawning pool instead.
Okay. Do you think he bailed out there? He just didn't have the money for it and said, okay, I'll build a spawning pool instead. Just
yeah, he bailed
continue
out.
to...
Don't know why, though.
Huh.
He was going for like a very standard game at home. Oh, we might lose the drone. That would be annoying.
Getting chased down by... Oh, he really
to
wants
regen
that
1
drone
HP.
kill. Oh,
Right,
my
good.
gosh.
He's going to get it.
Oh, yeah, he is. Look at that. Oh,
my
man,
God.
the tactical
Okay,
position
one more
on
hit.
these probes.
It's dead.
Get him.
He's got it.
There it is.
3 probes, though, to kill that.
I know, it's not even worth it, is it? You pull him away from the mineral line for that long?
It's not really, but the reason why he did so was because he didn't want the next building to be scouted, the Stargate/Robo.
Sure.
So
The Stargate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a bit of a win there for Trap, I suppose.
A little bit. I mean, there's no full scout. Like, that's what the drone's there for, so.
Sure. The Stargate opening seems to have been pretty effective the first couple games. Patience was able to get a little bit done, not a lot, but it bought him some time, certainly, after the unusual start that he had against Solar in his game 1. Is Trap's Stargate play as good as Patience's?
I mean, Stargate is like a very basic thing that every Protoss should be able to do.
Sure.
Because it was the standard opener for so many years.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's any specialty for Trap. It's not like Trap's known for his Stargates.
Okay.
It's pretty normal, and there's nothing you can really do when there's a Spore or a bunch of Queens, so...
Why do you think we're seeing more and more Stargates pop up? Because it really fell out of favor, like last year, right? About a year ago, I almost never saw Stargate openings. It was always into the Robo.
More recently, but yeah.
But why has it been so popular in the last couple GSL seasons?
Well, because Robo got buffed at some point, so that's when we started seeing more Robos. Like, they got cheaper.
Okay.
I actually think Robo was always a viable option, but we didn't really see it. I think Protosses were a little bit less comfortable going for a Robo first, even though it's felt safe.
Sure.
So it took them a little while to kind of start going Robo, and now Stargate is still like the very standard thing, especially if you are worried about your opponent being aggressive.
Sure. Which I'm certain he is after seeing those last 2 games from Solar.
Yeah, if you go Robo, you don't really have very many defensive options besides, you know, like an Immortal.
Right.
So if you get overrun or something, it can be really bad. But it's Stargate, you're almost always safe.
Okay. A couple Spores already going up there for Solar, so he is going to be pretty safe against any of this crazy aggression. We do see a second Oracle on the way. We saw Trap doing this in the first series, 2 Oracle
Oracle's
and
good.
Phoenix.
2 Oracle's good because it one-shots drones.
Exactly.
Yep.
But aside from that, yeah, we'll have to see if he can get anything done.
Yeah,
taking a little bit of hull damage even on that Phoenix.
He was thinking about trying to use the Phoenix to kind of take shots from the Spore and then go for it and pick up the Queen at the same time, but he decided against it.
Yeah,
probably would have
probably
lost
the right
it.
call. Yeah, I think he's much safer here. Is that a 3rd Oracle on the way that we see?
That's a 3rd, then something's up. 3 Oracles. 3 Oracles doesn't make too much sense, but
I believe it is. I think there's that second Oracle there just crossing around the 12 o'clock position in the middle of the map there.
So too.
Oh, goodness. This is really interesting here. Next Oracle coming out.
If there's a 4th Oracle, then that's when it's really interesting. Okay.
Well, I mean,
3 is already kind of interesting, but 4 is like, whoa. Okay, we see a Robo. Probably not a 4th.
We've had so many interesting games in the last just 2 series that you and I have cast together, not to count the rest of the GSL round of 32. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were 17 Oracles on the map at some point. with the craziness that we've seen. But yeah, you are right. He is going to stop after that third one.
Yeah,
Drops the next
30 is okay
third.
because if you lose an Oracle, you can kind of be a little bit more, you know, less cautious with it. And if you lose it, then you still have 2.
Oh, a nice micro there by Trap to save everything there. Took take a little bit of hull damage on the Phoenix, but
Might recall those out. I'm not sure what he's doing yet.
interesting.
So far, so good.
Okay. Roach Warren, Blair finished up for Solar. Wow, 7, 8 kills?
Might lose that one.
Oh,
One shot?
so close.
Okay. Yeah, it's a couple shots, actually, but still.
And a nice little Zergling follow-up here from Solar, who wants to keep the pressure on.
Yeah. So far, so good, though, for Trap. 49 workers to 51 in a third base already finishing. Forge, don't have a Twilight yet, but that's fine.
Yeah, as a Protoss player, this is a very comfortable position to be in,
Yeah.
for sure.
You're not worried about anything killing you anytime soon, which is always the comfort zone, I guess.
Roach Speed on the way from Solar. Do you think he's going to stay on Roach Ravager for a while? Is that a pretty
Yeah,
decent
it
follow-up
seems like
after Starport? Or Stargate, rather, pardon me.
It seems like it's comfort zone a lot of the times is going for like Roach style,
Sure.
not like Ling Hydra Bane or something like that. So the question is he going for an aggressive Roach Ravager timing or is he going to be more passive? He's getting this Infestation Bit again.
Yeah,
Basically, he's done this every single game so far.
right. Now, we've seen it result with a couple different things, though. We saw him go Nidus one game.
Is that the Infestation Pit there? Did it just get scouted fully?
Oh, Evolution
Oh, it
Chamber
is.
and Infestation Pit, so he knows what's up. Good
Twilight
catch.
goes down immediately. This is really big for Trap. Getting
Yeah.
the scout off and knowing that this is a possibility is really good. You can see that he probably won't die to anything crazy now.
Okay.
There's a lot of the strength in Swarmhost is it randomly shows up when you have Roach Ravager, and you're like, oh, like this it could be Spire, it could be Swarmhost, right?
Right.
So you kind of have to respect both avenues. It could also be Roach Hydra or something, but that's less common.
So-
now we don't really need to respect Spire whatsoever.
Beautiful. Well, my question was going to be, does Trap sit back on a couple bases and just wait and defend, or does he
Clearly
go
not.
aggressive? And yeah, obviously, he's moving his way across the map, already stepping onto creep. It looks like he wants to put some pressure on the third base of Solar.
Yeah, it's a little bit ambitious, but I don't see him overcommitting here. He shouldn't, at least. He should probably just kind of posture and then retreat when he gets units.
Nice force fields trapping those Roaches and Ravagers into the mineral line. They are going to get knocked down, of course, by the Corrosive Biles, but there are 5
this is such a
sentries
good
here.
fight.
Yeah, Trap with a really nice spread there of his units,
This
not
is not
needing a lot
even
of
that many
Roaches or
units.
anything.
He's just so efficient.
Wow, more Queens going down.
And now he needs to start getting out there because he's out of force field soon.
Will this be a recall, do you think, or will he try and just escape cleanly?
I think it's actually.
Ooh, he's
How many
adding on
Roaches
some
are there?
more Zealots.
He's out of force fields now, right?
He must be. He's down to only 2 sentries. He's already burned so
starting to
many
back
force
up now.
fields. Yeah, Roach is coming in from both sides there. That is going to push Trap back, but yeah, there it is. Okay.
But this is totally worth. Like he traded so efficiently there.
I can't believe how long he's staying and how much damage he's doing.
Should be able to get this
with
in one
almost
line,
no
yeah.
gateway units. Yeah, nice pickup there by the Wheel Prism, and
That
Trap
was-
is going to get out of there with a beautiful engagement.
Yeah, that was a really efficient trade. Even if
Double
he loses
Robo
Stalkers
behind this
here.
too.
Double Robo is interesting because we already know it's Swarmhost.
Yeah.
Are we building Immortals against Swarmhost? It's a little weird.
Just wants to knock those Niduses down way faster.
Triple Robo?
Wow.
Triple Robo a thing?
It is now. Trap just made it a thing. He's a thing maker. That's what he does.
Yeah, I guess.
So the Nidus is coming down. 6 more Swarm Hosts on the way. This is about to get really interesting here in the next couple minutes, guys.
Oh, he saves all of his oracles again.
Did he lose the Phoenix there?
Yeah.
Okay, but
That's
the
fine,
Oracles
though. We don't
doesn't.
need
Yeah,
that.
who cares?
As long as the Oracles stay alive. The Oracles are actually so good here because you can basically roam freely like, over top of this army. There's no AA. So like if the Oracles ever join the fight, you can actually shoot down any amount of Ravager Ling.
Sure, here
Roaches
we go.
don't really care, but
a little pressure on the north side here by Solar. Is going to knock down one pylon and maybe some links to get a wraparound. No, just going to get around out of there. But the Swarm Hosts have arrived. The Nidus is going to go down, and there's going to be a lot of work happening in the natural of Trapped very soon.
Yeah, there's nothing really to worry about though. He's got everything under control as long as he knows that this is possible, which he should. Is that a cannon or a shield battery? Probably a shield battery.
Cannon.
Oh, it's a cannon. Okay. Cannons are fine too.
Yeah. Either way, I love this though. Look at this. Solar drawing the army over to the third base, forcing those Immortals down. The Nidus, of course, is going to come up. All these Locusts going to pop out, and those Swarm Hosts going to get back home safely, forcing
that,
Trap
though.
just to rotate over and again.
Already has units here though.
It's doing so well.
And
Both
a
these
cannon too,
players.
so like this is fine. He's gonna get the cannon and snipe immediately, which is nice.
And maybe a couple Zealots along with it, but again,
No probes,
units for free units is a good trade there for Solar, even if it's not exactly what he wanted to get.
Yeah, I think that they need to do a little bit more than that though.
Okay.
Especially if the game continues with a triple Robo. That's a dead Archon.
He's still only making one Immortal at a time. Oh my god,
What?
it's not a dead Archon.
What is
How
that
did
Immortal doing too?
plausibly happen? Goodness gracious.
Is he gonna get it?
Oh!
Alright, he's
A
building
beautiful transfuse, building another one
Look at
behind
this.
it though.
Look at these stasis wards. Okay, we're gonna see the dark-esque stuff though. Does he even know?
I don't think so.
There's some like Jedi magic with the Zerg players who just like know there's a stasis ward there and they just split off. like, I'm curious to see how this goes.
Wow. Fourth Knight is coming up onto the map. Oracle's trying to knock it down, but the Locusts are already out here, and Solar gonna push up that ramp into the third base.
You gotta be careful, though.
Huge stasis ward trapping a lot of those units.
These stasis wards are going off like crazy.
Oh my gosh, half the Zerg army completely immobilized right now.
Yeah, this is really scary for Solar, because now half of his army is not even fighting, and he doesn't have any Locusts anymore. Basically, all these Roach's Lings are forfeited, no?
Yeah, probably. The Immortal's going to get on top of him immediately. And what's interesting is these stasis wards are going to wear off at different times, so there should be plenty of DPS there from Trap to pick off whatever he wants, wait for the second round, wait for the third round.
Oh, this is so nice. Look at it. Forcing the Locust to go off on top of the Archon is really nice here. Look at it. Saves both of them, too.
Wow. Good play
really
by
good
Trap.
Trap is playing an immaculate game, though. This is impressive.
7 Templar on the map. A couple storms have gone down. Whoa, he just lost 4 Templar?
What?
I just saw the Templar unit count go from 7 to 3.
Probably
Archons, because I'm dumb. I was like, did I miss a Warp Prism somewhere?
Is that even possible to kill that quickly?
Okay,
here we go.
This time there's nothing here except for the stasis wards.
Though. Yep.
Gonna be enough? Ah, beautifully played by Trap. He's doing such a good job here.
Amazing game. It's really an amazing game.
And Solar desperately trying to dislodge the third base, really trying to put a lot of pressure on. And he's having a limited success, but Trap just has so many Immortals here. They're doing so much damage on those Orchis Ravagers.
Yeah, I thought triple Robo was an interesting call, but it seems so strong.
With the Storms as well, that's going to give a great positioning advantage here because, of course, those Immortals have enough range where they can really deal damage from far away. The Storms push the Zerg back, and Trap just defending like a champion here.
The Prism's going over there to deal with the Locusts that don't even exist yet. Oh, okay, this is a bit of a mistake, though. He's nowhere to really retreat.
Separated from his Warp Prism as well, so he is going to get all these Nidus warps.
Oh, my God,
oh,
he's
wow!
GG?
Solar takes the game. One bad engagement, enough to tip the scales. Solar's impending aggression there, really forcing Trap onto the back foot, and one mistake shows. Trap just didn't think he could recover after losing that.
That was a really solid game. I actually thought Trap had a really good play. I think if the game went a little bit differently, he would have had a really good spot to be in, but it felt like Solar was finding weaknesses in the armor a lot more than he should have been.
I mean, Solar with his foot on the gas the entire time, right?
Yeah.
Second, rotating his aggression between the natural and the third. It wasn't anything unexpected or surprising. I mean, it was pretty standard textbook play, right? Swarm hosts outside the natural, Roaches and Ravagers outside the third, pressure one, pressure the other, pressure one, pressure the other. But yeah, then Trap moved out a little aggressively with that small contingent of Immortals and just got picked off, and that was enough. Do you think Trap could have come back even after losing his big army there, or do you think it was a successful, good time to GG?
I think that was the beginning of the end, truly.
Okay.
Because like once you lose all those Immortals, like those Roach Ravagers are going to roam free in the third base.
Okay.
And also, I think there was a wave of Locusts the other base.
Ah, okay.
It was basically the beginning of the end. I think calling it there is not a bad call.
Well, let's see if this is the beginning of the end for sure as we get into game number 2 on Thunderbird. In the bottom left-hand corner, in the blue, playing Zerg, it is
Triumphant Song Gaming, Solar.
And in the top left-hand corner, currently down 1 game.
Jin Green Wings, Trap.
He's doing the thing. Why do the Protosses have to be so greedy? Relax, guys. Did he not just watch? Like, he did not just watch Patience get totally obliterated when he took the wall on the low ground?
Yeah, I guess not. Maybe he was having some soju in the makeup room or something, chilling between matches because he was so confident in where he was this time.
It's amazing that he's confident enough to, like, watch another Protoss get Ling flooded and demolished and just be like, you know what? I can do that better than him.
Is this a potential Ling flood from Solar? He does have 1 gas down. Pool just going down now. It's a little late, right?
No, it's fine. Like, we can't really tell anything. Like, the whole point is you don't want to make it look like a Ling All-In immediately.
Sure.
So if this probe comes in and knows it's a Ling All-In, what are you going to do?
Right.
So he has to hide it. But the thing is, Trap already knows it's possible, so it seems really strange for Solar to do it again. Possibly this is what Trap is banking on, because he is being really aggressive with his... Or not aggressive, but really greedy.
With that low ground wall off, yeah.
Especially literally watch someone get punished for it. Like
on this exact same map
ago.
in the same matchup, right? A surprising choice, I think, from Trap. Maybe the confidence of getting second place in the GSL has gone to his head.
I mean, I don't think he'll get punished, but it's very impressive that he makes this call.
Okay, Solar. Let's see if is Solar going to take it. I guess I'm going to keep my eyes on see if he takes the gas out.
You just have to see a drone. If a drone goes out on the map again, then it's going to happen.
Okay.
Was it 2 drones last game? It had to have been.
Yeah, because it's the double wall off of those small mineral patches there on Thunderbird.
It's like a 3rd block, very standard. If he gets this wall off on the low ground, it's very bad for Solar, though.
He's only got
basically no way you can pressure the third base.
He's only got one drone on gas. Does that change what his
No, that's
math
normal.
is going to be, or that's pretty standard?
Very standard.
Cool,
A little
cool.
bit much for the Zergling count, though. No, we're up to 6 on now.
Yeah.
6 is close to being too many. If he
Okay.
builds another pair, then that's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Does he have 6 with 2 on the way, or is this 8?
No, 6 total, I believe.
Okay, 6 total is fine. This is on the...
Okay.
Okay, now he's building more links. What's going on? Are we really that scared of Adepts? No, okay, no. He's building way too many links. There's something going on.
Oh, interesting. So the third base is down. Adding on 4 more links. We see a Robo behind this for Trap, but these Adepts already going to get in here. Surely they won't get much done, right?
Is he really just building like a ton of links?
Fakes the shade.
Building
Already
a lot
gets
of
out.
drones. I wonder if he's trying to fake this. The Trap might be a little bit suspicious because of this many links. Because
Interesting.
he's building too many drones for it to be an all-in. This is why I'm so confused, right? Because there's a lot of links, there's also a lot of drones.
The mind games that happen at this level of play are beyond most players' reckoning. Like, it's almost impossible to imagine what these guys are thinking. Like, which...
Look at this. He's scared too.
Okay,
Okay, so
he
it's
did
not,
watch the last game.
Yeah, and it's not just me either, because he sees that there's quite a few links for an average defense. But at the same time, it's too many drones to be really... Oh, this is nice if he gets him. He does him.
Yeah, but we see drones behind this for Solar, so it's not going to be the all-in that we saw a couple games ago.
I think he's just kind of feinting it a little bit.
It's a really, really nice fake there. I like that from Solar.
Yeah, Solar's just building out a lot of drones. But he had some lings, but nothing crazy. It's like maybe 4 lings more than you normally have for a defense, but yeah, it's totally fine.
Wow, if Solar goes out of this group first with a 2-0-2-0, I think people are going to be a little bit surprised that Trap fell so quickly.
Yeah, Solar is known for his ZVP, like I was saying before.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is his matchup, if there is one. So, not a crazy surprise, but I definitely thought Trap was going to make it out first.
Those 6 gates from Trap about to finish up, though, and some aggression could be on the way. The Rotor not done from Solar. Is Solar going to be able to defend once we get to see this big flood of units coming in from the War Prism?
This was Trap's map pick too, right? So maybe Trap has a really strong build that we're not aware of fully. Like, this is obviously something extremely aggressive, but perhaps he has a plan on the way of attacking that we don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, never mind, that's wall. For a second I thought that Ling was on the other side. I'm like, whoa, what is going on?
3 roaches on the way and a spine crawler. I think Solar has sniffed this out maybe a little bit, but
Yeah,
Trap
he definitely has.
has
But
a lot going on here.
it's a lot of Lings, not enough real beef in this army. It's pretty small.
26 lings, 4 roaches. No, just 1 roach on the way.
No, not now.
Okay, a little bit of his pause there. That's all right. We're just fine.
This would be so bad. If your army or your fight was decided by lag spike, that would be really bad.
Ooh,
Because this is not something you can have lag in.
No, definitely not.
All right, 1 roach goes down for free. I don't like the posture of Trap's army. It seems really aggressive.
Yeah.
Like a Ling flank right now could be really devastating. A lot of Zealots though, so he should be able to clean up any Ling flanks right
set up
now.
for that link flank.
He's
Look at
set
this.
up to be fully surrounded is what he's set up for
this
though.
is real bad news for Trap here. If Solar says get on top of him here.
Okay, this is better positioning. He needs to posture somewhere where he can retreat comfortably. A lot of the Zealots here are saved though. This feels like we're starting to whittle away a lot of units from the Zerg player for no real reason.
It's nice army positioning by Trap, who's really taking a lot of care to get those Zealots up front, sentries in the middle, stalkers in the back, protecting that Immortal, and still warping in a lot more units. Trap hasn't lost a whole lot here, and Solar's had a lot of units shaved off, but here we go, a couple more Zerglings trying to get some space. I don't think it's going to be quite enough, though. This could be really dangerous for Solar.
Yeah, Trap is playing this really well. He was stepping a little bit far forward for my liking, but he's doing a really good job now at just like shaving away units and continuing to produce.
This is I really like from Solar where he's warping in like 1, 2, or 3 units at a time. A lot of times you'll see players get, the full gateway cycle, but this allows them to slow drip of units in as they go forward. Okay.
And this is good though, still. Even now when he's like on the retreat here, he's still trading out for a decent amount of units. Not losing any of his sentries, which is the most important. Does look like Solar's trying to push this back. And if Solar gets any momentum or any like real strong foothold here, he can definitely push this back with a better economy. So
yeah,
this is still a very dynamic fight for both players.
Yeah, this game not over by any stretch of the imagination here. And a good concave on the high ground there from Solar.
There has to
allow
be
him to
enough
swing
here
the
now.
battle just a little bit.
Yeah, this has to be enough to defend now, especially if he gets these files. Yeah, he might. Actually, he's a little bit off trip here with a lot of these queens.
This is really interesting here. So many queens. Queens are such a good unit in the mid game, especially against stalkers.
Yeah, but they can't retreat. Look, they can't retreat. If he loses a lot of these queens, that would be really bad. That's a huge portion of his defense.
2 go down, a 3rd one already on the way, and there's still a lot of stalkers here. I think Solar might be struggling here to keep his head above water.
It's still so even. It's so hard to call. These queens are also low HP. Lings are so important. They buffer for everything. Zealots are the same. This game is such an intricate fight. Still 97 to 78 supply, 33 to 41 workers.
Army's roughly even in power, but the Zerg player Solar has 10 extra workers. So the longer the game goes on, the better for Solar.
It's in theory.
In theory.
In theory, that should be how it works, but 10 workers might not be enough for the real. Okay, that was big.
Oh, forces an unsiege from the Warp Prison. Now the Warp Prison has to set up and try and bring more back in.
One creep tumor here would be a massive difference.
But if he could push transfuse, right?
Yeah, and well, he has one free creep tumor here, but he doesn't want to lose it. Also, do you see this observer? This is such a smart observer. This observer is literally here to stop that creep tumor, because that creep tumor would literally be the game-ending creep tumor.
Sure. Good observation.
I was always wondering, why did he build an observer in the first place? This is why. It's so that he can try and cut off the army.
Oh, that is so smart. And of course, no creep connecting the natural in the third, so it's going to take even longer for reinforcements to get there.
I can't believe we've had what is this? How long has this fight been going for? This is like a 2-minute fight.
Yeah, this is incredible. Neither player really overcommitting, which is great. It's the mark of players who have had a lot of experience on this main stage that neither one is really flustered or flinching or making a big mistake in overcommitting. Solar staying on creep, Trap staying off creep.
Queens are going down.
2 queens going to go down here.
All the zealots are dying, though. Once the zealots are gone, there's no buffer here. If Ling's and Ravager Ling gets on top of this army, this would all disappear.
Solar's looking a lot better. His army supply going way higher than Trap's right now. And you're right, no force fields remaining here. Trap warping in just a couple of zealots. Oh, man. Spinecrawler trying to reposition here. That'll be a huge boon to this fight if it can get transfused and stay alive for a while.
I don't know about that. Okay. Now this is looking like the beginning of the end. Roach Ravager getting on top of this army. Warp Prism is forced to move back. I don't see any way of stopping this push from really killing everything the Protoss has. Even if you recall here, you're in a lot of trouble.
Beautiful work. Solar has found his opening, and now he is going to chase it, as though he's about to fight a bear that he's already stabbed in the jugular. We see a lair tech going up behind us. He's adding on Jerome. Oh, the Warp Prism goes down, and Trap GG's out immediately. Solar takes him out 2-0. What?
Yep.
What?
Solar's going to be happy about that.
Unreal. Triumphant Song Gaming Solar advances to the round of 16, bringing our count of